Had to start a new stream, so we're gonna have to wait for people to show up. Question is, are we lagging or are we not? Are we good? I don't know, my computer just froze, I guess, for a second and made everything laggy. Alrighty, I think we're back. Oh, is it gonna connect today or no? Yeah, so I was talking about my Elite Trader, Take Profit Trader accounts. I will have 4 on Friday, on Monday if I get $15 here. If not, I'll have 3. And I don't think I'm going to trade all of them anyway at the same time. I should, but I shouldn't. So I should trade one live one and maybe 2 more. On the Take Profit Trader accounts, you've only taken the ORB, yes. Pretty much passed it with ORB and obviously using big size. I took out $1,500 today from Take Profit. Literally the most amazing prop firm in existence. How long did it take me to try them? Well, to be fair, they did have a daily loss limit. That's why I never liked them. $12.48 after profit split. So it's been a crazy, crazy week on Take Profit Trader. I mean, that's making me more money than I need to make a living. It's crazy. And that's one account. If I get all of them to buffer, it's game over. Oh man, it's game over for every other prop firm as far as big payouts go. Maybe Apex eventually I could get a bigger payout, but like consistent payouts, it's gonna be Take Profit. And once they put me live, I'm gonna save 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna do trade day next. Yes, hello again, guys. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. I am hoping that people come back. That's the Apex promo. Surprised they brought it back, actually. You know what? I still gotta make more money on Bullnox. Let's try that. I got one eval that's almost passed. Let's see if we could scalp. Whatever if I lose. I need to make 200 bucks. I think short is the play. Does Bullnox approve payouts easily? Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Gloria. The only thing with Bullnox, there's a couple things, right? So every prop firm has like its, its anti-abuse rules. So with Bullnox, what they have is kind of weird, but it's understandable. With Bullnox, you have to stay consistent. Okay, you can't run them up anymore on first 2 days and then trade smaller. So there has been instances that we've seen that people run them up, for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in one day. Then they have another day that's pretty similar to that. So they'll have 2 bigger days, and that puts them at close to 50% consistency. And then they trade smaller to get to 40% consistency. And Bullnox will deny them for flipping. And they're like, I didn't flip. I made $300. It's not a flip. Right? It's not a flip on the most prop firms, but if you make $3,000 to $4,000 in a day, and then you make $200 to $300 in a day, they look at it as a flip because you didn't trade nowhere near the same as you did, the previous days. So that's something to be mindful of. And I don't even flip. Maybe I'll do one flip day. I just did a flip day. Monday by mistake, obviously, because the trade didn't really work. Well, I missed it and I chased and then whatever. So I only made like 50 bucks. That was a flip day, even though I didn't mean it to be a flip day. But I have uncapped payout and I am so mad at myself for not trading that account. Even though I said the same thing in June and then I blew one of the accounts. Right? So I was the week of the max payout. So whatever that week was, I pushed and I blew one account. So I missed out on $4,500 in payouts. I just don't know if I should take out all of it, 4,000, and then grow the account, or should I just take out like 1,500, what I thought I was gonna take out, leave the rest, and then go heavy on the ORB and take out big next time. Because they might be considering me to go live eventually. Been very consistent with Bullnox. Can you do an ORB on options? No. Can you explain what an ORB is? I mean, what a flip is? Flip is when you just, well, I got a flip on take profits. Let me show you. So take profit trader, I have an evaluation, right? And on the evaluation, I have to trade for 5 days. I traded for 4 days. All right. Traded for 4 days. I'm already at profit target. So all I got to do is get in and get out. All right. And that's a flip. So that's going to count as a trading day on the calendar, but it's not really a real trading day. So if this was a live account, as in funded, now take profit trader, you could take, take daily payouts, so it doesn't count. But other prop firms, that would be considered a flip. And Bullnox, you could flip for 2 days or 20% of your days, I should say. So 2 days. Elite Trader Funding, you can't flip at all. Can't have any flip days. They don't count those days as active trading days. Apex doesn't have flip days anymore as well. They just have minimum, 5 days of profits. Same thing with Tradeify, 5 days of profits for Tradeify. So prop firms are getting away from the flip days. They're getting more into minimum days of profit. What's my win percentage and average realized RR on the ORB trades? So win percentage is around 90%, and their RR is 3-1 roughly. So remember, RR is risk, reward. So it's 3 risk, 1 reward. So 27 ticks profit and 80 ticks loss. But there's always some slippage in the losses, and you have commissions and all that stuff. So roughly it's 3-1. Last time I took a loss on the ORB was 56 ticks. So it was like 2-1, 2.5 to 1. How do you deal with the required minute-long trade per week on Take Profit Trader? What? What? I've never heard of that. Inverse RR, yes. Most of the profitable traders I've ever met in small cap trading stocks, low floats, always use inverse RR. I don't know many traders that use positive RR. When I was starting out and I actually met people who made money, they all use negative RR. I don't know many people that use positive RR. The only people that I know that use positive RR are the gurus, and they have chat rooms, and then they say one thing but they do another. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that make really good money with positive RR, and I wish I could do that as well, but I just don't know how. To have a negative 3-1 RR, though, you have to have a very high win rate, right? And we also have to consider the fact that we are trading prop firms. It's a different ball game here, I'm not really risking much, Yeah, right now, if I lost all my accounts, I would lose like, $150,000. However, how much money did I actually lose? Nothing. I've made money on these accounts, right? I've made, I don't know how much money it's now, but maybe $125,000 in the last 4 months. And I probably spent like $10,000. So I don't have any risk on the table on these accounts. So it's like when when you're risking negative RR, also consider the fact that we're trading a prop firm. So I don't really care. Like, I keep talking about take profit, but I took out from this account, I took out like, I don't know, $5,000 this week, something like that. And I spent $222 on this account, whatever it is. Well, actually I didn't, because as an affiliate, I get these evals for free. And then to reset the eval is only $100, and then to activate the account's $130. So I probably spent like $230 on average, because I failed some 150K evals as well. It's not like I passed all of them. So like $230 probably I spent on this account. And how many accounts does this pay for? So it's like, we have to be mindful that when we say we trade negative RR, we also have to, realize this is prop firms. It's different. It's different trading negative RR on a live account than it is on a prop firm account. However, I know plenty of people that trade small caps with negative RR. Positive RR is 2-to-1 and negative is 1-to-2. No, it's risk reward, guys. It's risk reward. Risk comes first. Reward is second. So if you say 3-to-1 RR, you're risking 3 to make 1. Everyone gets that backwards, but that's how it goes. Well, big candle here. I use QUANTOWER. The link is down below. That was a nice 30-point candle right here. Someone sneezed. How do you trade the ORB? That's the edge I don't want to give out fully, because I burned myself last year, okay? They banned the ORB last year for a little bit. I am convinced that if I really taught it, I could make a lot of people who are not profitable, and it would screw everyone. So I'd rather not teach it. I'd rather show, snippets of it, and people that want to learn it, when they hang out in the stream all the time, they'll grasp the concept, then they practice on their own, and they do their own version of it. But it's basically the volatility of the open. So I didn't trade bull locks today, so I have to switch. But every morning you come to my stream, you'll see the execution on the trade. This was today. So this is the 9:30 candle, and it dumped. I went short, took a 27 tick stop profit, and I'm out. Okay, and I am so consistent on this that after 2 years of doing this and fixing issues and still getting better at it every single day, it's not perfect all the time. I've taken a month off from this before. I do this completely different than when I did it when I started. I tweaked it. I still tweak it every day, and I try to get better at it. But I'm so confident with it that I use a shit ton of contracts. I think I calculated yesterday, I made like $24,000, and I think I've used 165 contracts between all the prop firms. So 165 contracts is what I used. So when I lose, I'm gonna lose a shit ton of money. So today I made like 15 or 16,000, because I have NinjaTrader accounts as well. I restarted my computer, so my NinjaTrader is closed. Maybe I'll boot it up, but I don't really need to. I could just show on Tradeovate. And yeah, when I lose, it's gonna be like a $50,000, $60,000 day. I lose. Sage Snitch. Well, he can't do anything about that, because the way I trade it now, there's no way for prop firms to ban it. I don't use brackets. There's a lot of things that prop firms will have to ban in order for that trade to be banned. So You know, bracket orders I don't even do, even though I didn't even know Apex didn't like that. But I changed it because brackets didn't work for me. All of February and into March, I don't even think in March I did ORB because I was at BDH in March. I wasn't doing the ORB. So I think February I stopped, you know, towards the end of February I stopped because you just kept losing. So when is the 90% off valid? I think it's 3 days till Monday, I think. Yes, I have a copy trading system. Yes, Matthias, yes. My stop loss is around 80 ticks. It's 80 ticks because if I trade with Apex and I do 2 contracts, then 80 ticks would be maxed allowed loss. Okay, that's the science behind it. Sometimes it's tighter because the range is smaller, so I'm able to make a tighter stop. But last time I did that, I got burnt. I got bottom tick stopped out. But guys, I won 5 for 5 this week on the 15-minute opening range trade. Let's just do that. You could learn that too. You know, I just went 5 for 5 this week on the opening range trade on the 15-minute chart. Okay, I really want to pass this eval here. But the market, what is this price action? Come on, man. Yesterday was decent. RT, you are gonna have to tune in another day because I've said that I think at least 6 times already today. Just hang out in the stream all the time and you will see. You could go watch the previous stream because my stream crashed, so you can't rewind this one, but there's a second stream from earlier today. It doesn't matter, RT. Also, why does it matter what my take profit is? You do it, you know, and you've come up with your own take profit. How about that? If you're gonna try to copy me, you're gonna fail miserably. I started with 9 ticks and I built it up and I change it all the time still. I still change it. It's not the same every day. I used to do 40 ticks even. You know, it's you should do it and then see what you could get and then adjust your take profit based on that. User trading strategy. I haven't seen that. I've seen a couple people post that, but Vin, Vin Diesel, sorry guys, that was loud. Vin Diesel, what's your like trading style? RT. Yeah, that's fine. But are you okay with losing a shit ton of money in one day? And sticking to it, right? The contract size on the take profit, it's 8 contracts. It sucks that my Elite Trader Funding didn't copy today though. Bummed out about that. I already sized down on a lot of accounts. I should just start a Discord and charge people money. I could pretty much I could turn unprofitable people profitable, I think. If they stuck to it. Obviously when the ORB has a rough patch, everyone just gives up on it. So or, you know, like yesterday, you could have gotten caught very easily on the wrong side. That I can't help you with. That's gotta be your intuition. I would never do it. It would kill the strategy. Every prop firm would ban it. Anyone that has a real edge in prop firms is not gonna tell you that full edge. The people that are making strategy videos don't have an edge. They think they do, but I mean, I'm sure there's some that are good, but um, I love those videos. This is the only strategy you need to pass an eval, and they're still trading an eval. Like, why are you still trading an eval if it's such a good strategy? I'm not saying this strategy is that great, because this strategy is great because prop firms, because of a lot of accounts, and because there's not much risk on the table. I'm not saying this is the best strategy ever. That's why I don't even teach it. I don't teach trading at all. Period. Overall, people make more money from affiliate than actual trading. Yes, very true. Because it's very hard to make, $10,000 a month trading. But on affiliate, if you're big enough, you can make $10,000 a month without trading good. Once you start making $20, $30, $40,000 a month trading, then obviously affiliate, you will have to be massive to make that. Like, I've made more money this week on Take Profit Trader than I'm gonna make whole month on affiliates, But the affiliates are good. Make a couple $1,000s a month from every prop firm, and you make $10,000. Well, you're talking about what was his name? What was his name? I know he had a huge contract with Top Step, and he made a video that went viral. He was huge. Okay, he was a huge YouTuber. He didn't have that many. Oh, Cami Capital. Yeah, he didn't have that many like followers. I don't think. I forget what he had, but he had videos that had crazy amount of views. So it's reflected on his hard work and how viral his videos went. And he said that he made 80% of his profits on affiliates from that one video. Okay, so if you think it's easy, then go and do it, because I would love to make that kind of money. But the funny thing is, I'll tell you one thing, guys. Making money on affiliates does not make trading any easier. You know why? Because if I give an athlete, like, oh, why don't you just trade? An athlete, someone that makes $5 million a year. I'll go and trade, make a couple more million a year. They're not gonna be able to do it. Having more money does not make trading any easier. The only thing that makes it easier is sustainability. You could stay in the business long enough. But that's how trading is. It's finance, right? You're not supposed to be trading if you don't have no income. Like, People that go into trading and they have no jobs, I'm like, I'm sorry, but you didn't earn it, you know? Like, I've been working since I was 16. I still do. I worked 4 jobs. I was a volunteer EMT. I literally worked 4 jobs at one time. They were all part-time jobs, but obviously as a kid, you know, between school and stuff, you couldn't work full-time because it would get in the way of school and stuff. So you had to have part-time jobs. You know, I worked my ass off with the DJ business so I could trade and fund trading when I blew up accounts. You don't see me wearing a Rolex or anything, you know? I have the money to buy. I could go buy a Rolex right now. You know, I could buy 3 Rolexes right now and not even feel it. I wouldn't even know it came out of my bank account. And then there's people that buy Rolexes on credit cards, and that's why I don't want to buy one. I always wanted a Rolex, and then there's people that I know that have Rolexes and they buy them on credit cards, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, you know, now I want something better. Yep, I was an EMT for 6 years. That's why I have a different outlook on life than many people do on this space. Why do they do that? Because they think it's nice. I mean, DJing business is a show business, right? So you know, the flex I have is sometimes I forget to dry clean my suit. So what do? I don't care. I just go buy a new suit right before the wedding because I buy suits from Express and they fit me without tailoring. So instead of going to dry cleaners, I just go buy a new suit right before the wedding, and I don't even care. Versus they have expensive suits and they gotta take care of them. You know, I would break down equipment with my suit on, with at least the suit pants. I don't care if they rip or get dirty. Get new ones. But yeah, hard work, guys. Hard work. And how do I get here? 4 streams of income. Trust me, if you make 4 streams of income and you have 6 figures from each income, it adds up very, very quickly to a lot of money. Especially if you have like no debt, right? If you have debt and you have to pay it off and all that stuff, that's different. Like medical school and mortgage is different. Mortgage is debt, but it's a little bit different. Why don't you ever use Top Step? I've used Top Step many times, but now they don't have Rhythmic. They never had Rhythmic to suit my style, and the scaling plan is horrible. Using 3 contracts on the 150K account? No, thank you. No point. So many better prop firms out there. Now, if Project X becomes fluid in QuantTower where I could copy trade, then I'll use them again. Because I'm going to have so many accounts that I need extra accounts. Isn't a lot of smoke at open? No. That's my baby size. That's my starting size, basically. On the 150K account? No, that's nothing. Especially on Top Step when they only pay you 50% of your profit. Not worth my time. For someone that's holding winners long time and trades bigger, oh yeah, Top Step is great. I've used Top Step many times, but my credit card, information got leaked from Top Step. I believe it's Top Step. I gotta actually dispute those charges. I got like $600 or $700 worth of charges in Australia out of a cell phone store. So when those platforms got leaked or the information, they got breached, things got stolen. I'm on the Mac. I'm going to set up QUANTOWER. How are we gonna do on the Mac? What's your plan? VMware or something? Black Magic. If it's you, I'll forgive. Okay, Black Magic. Enjoy the phone on my cost. You've been supporting the channel for a long time. But if it's not you, then it's not okay. You got the same fraudulent charges. Is it like AU? Let me see what it says. I gotta like dispute them. I forgot to dispute them actually. Apex, 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 Apex. I found the futures. Oh wait, I think I got the money back. It says negative. It says negative. I think I got it back. I think they refunded me. And I might have made a mistake and activated one account for monthly on Apex. Just realized that. Why would I do that? But yeah, it was like multiple charges from this company. Oh yeah, see? Look. I gotta check how much did they refund. 405, 405, 238, 238. Yeah, I think they refunded it. I didn't dispute it. I guess they knew. They were like, what the hell is this? I guess I am going to Australia to buy my new phone now. I'm going to fly to Australia, buy some new stuff. I'm going to go buy my Rolex in Australia and then tell them, I don't know, it wasn't me. Have a good weekend, DK. Ken, we're going to do a giveaway. You sure you don't want to stick around? But we need those likes. I don't know how many likes we have, but we need to get to 3011. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, but we need to get to some likes to do giveaway. And we're gonna give away like 150 bucks today. I feel generous. To pay for stuff online, you don't need a physical card. Like my Apex account doesn't have my credit cards saved. Tradeify does. Top Step did. Elite Trader Funding does. Like Apex, I don't have it saved. I don't even know how to save it. All right, I need to scalp for $200 on this account, guys. I think. I wonder if I should wait for a breakdown here to look for a short. Or should I start shorting now and just scaling in slowly? It's a very slow market. Just go for it. The worst thing that could happen. We'll blow a $17 eval. $200 away from passing. Oh. We'll add every 10 points. We'll add every 10 points, see what happens. We'll play the range. I don't know if I should make it all in one trade or should I just scalp for like 50 bucks a few times. Corey, we're doing better. I think we're not lagging anymore. Okay, okay. English is your second language? Yes. Let's see. Do I just take 100 bucks? Nah, we're gonna let it go. See if it hits. What do you mean I didn't hook it up all by myself? I did. Come on, baby, hit the target. I feel like I'm just too low by like few ticks. I've been crushing it lately. Yeah, it's been I only had one red day in July. It's been a blessing, to be honest. I don't take it for granted because I know how things could turn so quickly. But yesterday when I was taking out my Apex payouts, I was like, I almost don't want to take the payouts yet. I want to grow the accounts more because now the balances are back to like 150. I mean, back to like 53,000. You know, like 155,000. Like I want the balances to be more. How long would your day be if you only did the ORB and called it a day? 10 minutes. I would start my day at 9:20 a.m. and I will be done at 9:31 a.m. as far as trading goes. In order for me to do that, I would have to hate trading and just do it for money and not for passion. I love trading. Like when it's Friday, I can't wait for Monday. Like it already is because I don't still make that money that quickly. Even if I trade till 12 o'clock, it's still crazy hourly wage. Yeah, Dominican trader. Yeah, it's better to take the payouts. I learned that in June. June, I could have had my second best month, like by far. I matched my second best month, but I could have beat it by a lot. And I just didn't take my profit when I had it and kept trading. Lost like $5,000 in bull knocks payouts. A couple days before the payout, all I had to do is not trade and a few other accounts. When things go bad, things go bad. We got to take the money. Egan, you still haven't had a payout with Apex or any prop firm? Okay. What seems to be the struggle? Is there a struggle or is it just still like learning experience? Or are you struggling with like mental issues where it's like you don't stop out, you overtrade, or can you just not make any money? Because that's two different things. When you are making money consistently, but then you make mistakes, like mental mistakes, that's something that is hardest to fix, but it keeps you in the game and, you just tell yourself next time I'm not going to do that. But it keeps you going. Versus if you just always lose and you can't get anything right, it's so much easier to just like not want to continue. Like in March, I could not get anything right. It was bad. Well, not so much March because March I started doing the traps and I sized down to micros and I was doing okay. But prior to like, end of February into early March, I could not get a trade go my way. It was crazy. I think fear of losing my two PAs. Okay. Are you using like too tight of stops? And trading when you're scared to lose is actually very difficult. But that's also a very hard thing to overcome. When I trade with stop losses, I'm scared of trading because I feel like the stop losses are gonna get triggered. I feel like I'm gonna rush the entry and I'm not gonna put the entry in the right spot, and I'm gonna get stopped out. So I always mess up. Versus if I'm trading more flexible, like right now when I'm gonna scale in, right? If it goes up, I'm gonna scale in. I didn't care what my first entry was. But I think it's hard to say which way is better. But dying by 1,000 paper cuts, you gotta, find out what's better for you, I guess. What's gonna make you more money? Because you could look at it as how well are you trading? What's your win rate? What's your, you know, like what your statistics are with trading, and then you could also look at your ROI, like how much money do I want to make trading, and what do I need to do to make $10,000 a month? Like if you're not making any money trading and you said to yourself, all right, $5,000 a month is gonna get me $15,000 in payouts. So every month you spend $5,000 on accounts, but you're gonna get $15,000 in payouts. So you're gonna net 10K. Like you would probably sign up for that. But the hard part is first you're getting those few payouts because you can't spend $5,000 without getting payouts. You can't spend your regular job's money like that. Apex doesn't trip when you do that. What do you mean? Does Apex trip the way you DCA? I don't DCA, but you could DCA now. I stopped DCAing because I just couldn't get when the volatility got crazy, like in February, March, you couldn't DCA. Like the candles were 100 points. Like you DCA 2 contracts, you blow the account. DCA works great in range markets. Like right now, if you DCA like in this range until it breaks, it's great. But this is just like bull knocks eval. It's not. I wouldn't trade like this, even though I love trading like this. And if I wasn't a streamer, I would probably trade like this a lot more often, actually. Because I wouldn't care as much to blow an account, to be honest. Streaming keeps you more accountable in a sense, even though not really. Like, I don't really care that much because when I lose accounts, it's whatever. It sucks no matter what. But having to share with everyone, it kind of makes it worse. And I love how some streamers are preaching transparency. Like, I don't care about, like, I don't, I'm not saying I'm the most transparent guy because, like, I don't do the ORB on the open, like, on the stream, whatever. Like, I'm here to make a living, so. But then there's some guys that, like, preach transparency and you can't even tell what accounts they're trading. It's like, why even say that then? Because I feel like when people say that, they attack other streamers, Like it's like a jab at other people. And I tune in and I'm like, I can't even tell what accounts you're trading. I can't tell if it's a PA or funded. And there's a few of them, not just the one guy that you guys think I'm talking about. Him, it's different. Any thoughts on using Motivate? No, not him specifically. He's always been doing that. SM, to a perfect example, I was up 50 points in 2 accounts and blew both accounts. Yeah. Once you're up a lot in profit and it goes against you, it's actually the hardest way. Like from looking from the outside, right? Looking from the outside, it seems like it's the easiest thing to do. Just, stop out for profit, like once you're up a lot, like just trail the stop. But once it turns on you quickly, going from being up a lot to being like up just small amount, it's the hardest thing to accept. I think that's harder to accept than the loss. At least in my experience, for me, that's the worst thing to do. Yeah, again, you just gotta keep going. I mean, 18 months is not that long. As far as a trading journey goes, it is just a pretty long time with prop firms. Like with prop firms, not to be able to get any payouts for that long could be demotivating, and you don't want to give up. But there's people that make money on prop firms are so far in between. Like there's way more people that don't make money on prop firms. So like when you don't make money trading, you're actually normal. You don't suck. You're just normal. And when you make money trading, you're just a little bit better and more experienced than the average normal person. Trading is not supposed to be easy, I always say this, but like there will be no doctors, there will be no cops, there will be no nurses, no one would do it. Who would want to be a nurse or, you know, any other job that people don't really love? Who loves their job? Traders and DJs. I feel like that's the only two people that love their job. Like I don't complain about going to work DJing. I complain that it gets in the way of trading sometimes, or the prep work I complain about, but the actual going to the wedding and DJing I love. And I love trading, but who else can say that? My sister's a nurse practitioner. She works in medicine. She helps people. You think she's excited to go to work? No, she would rather spend it with the kids and whatnot, So it's like no one would work. Everyone would just be a trader. How long do you think it takes people in general to start become profitable? Well, it depends. Everyone's different. Everyone has a complete different journey. Everyone has a different risk tolerance. I was a person that was pretty risk. I was using pretty big risk from the beginning. Like I didn't have a lot of money to blow on real trading, right? I would trade. I used to trade with like offshore brokers, like short trader and stuff. So I would fund like 3,000-4,000, and I would blow them, and I would have to wait, a couple days to refund it. But I wasn't risking like $10-20 a trade ever. Like I was always risking a decent amount because I was profitable. It just I couldn't keep the money. So it kept me going because I could always make money. I just couldn't keep it, It's so good to see you so happy. Yeah, just don't watch Monday's stream. And it's all good. Trading is a roller coaster, right? It's a roller coaster and it's going to be good and bad, and we got to cherish the good. So that way when things get bad, we could kind of remember the good and keep going, but at the same time we can't be too excited because then it's like being high and then the high falls off and now you're depressed. You can't have that big of a swing. It's got to be emotions, but it's got to be controlled. So now my goal is when I get pissed off at trading, I just get pissed off and I yell at the mic and I don't touch the mouse. If I could do that, that's good improvement. There's times last year where things wouldn't work. I would be in a trade like this and then it wouldn't work for a while, or maybe I took another trade couple trades in a row, it wouldn't work. And what would I do? I said, F it, and I would just spam this button here until the contracts run out. Just frustration. Like, this is like so annoying. It's so slow. Boom. Let me go all in. The market's dead. Yeah, the market's dead. The bear came yesterday to my house and said, it's going to be a bearish day, but it's going to be boring. Literally had a bear yesterday at my house. It's pretty funny. Look at this little guy. So cute. No, I don't live in an area where there's a lot of bears. So this is like a rare sight. It's funny because like he walked in front of the trees, and then on this side of the trees, I was just right there like a minute before he walked. My neighbor actually told us, because my parents were at my house. We're doing like the mulch work. And he went right where I would have not seen him. But he saw us. Like, we were standing like right where I took the picture. He's looking right at us. They don't want to deal with us, you know? He's like, as long as Alpine goes short tomorrow, we're good. Stay bearish. Bears in Jersey? Yeah, there's some areas that have a lot of bears, but my area is too populated to it just, they have a trail. Apparently it's the same bear. Like, my neighbors thinks it's the same bear. Like, one of my neighbors, like, they love animals. Like, they feed the deer and all that. So like, they think it's the same bear. I couldn't tell you. That was like I haven't seen him like a lot. Like, usually you see on the camera, right? Like, in person during the day, like, usually. But they don't attack humans. They're black bears. They're innocent. If they have cubs, you gotta be careful, but again, I haven't seen one since last time I saw one was I was in DR for the wedding, and I saw him on the camera. So that was almost a year ago now. But like, my camera wouldn't pick up, like the one that just walked by yesterday. My cameras don't pick that up, so maybe he goes that way. I don't know. But once my trees grow in, he won't be able to see and go through my backyard. Yeah, I'm trying to make $200 on this eval, guys, to pass it. Can we do it? Can we do it? Maybe we should play some jams. Doesn't the 50K with 90% 1770? Oh, they raised the prices, damn it. I forgot about that. False advertising, Alpine. I gotta give $1 to everyone now. Damn it. That's an old promo. There's no way this guy has that many people. Hold on. There's no shot this guy has 12,000 people watching him. No shot. Don't believe it. Yeah, like his chat is moving way too slow. Well, all I had to do is go short and I would have been fine. Unbelievable. Imagine I blow this eval just trying to make $200. Jeez. I'm going to take one off. I break even here. Thank God the market's dead. Only down $300. And I was so close to passing this eval too. Look, I wasn't even $200 away. I was 9 ticks away from passing it. Damn. Can you flip 4 days on take profit evals? No. I wish. Take profit, you have to make your profits in 2 days, and then you could flip for 3 days. But you have to be exactly at 50% on take profit, so it's kind of hard to do in 2 days. Yeah, I gotta change that Apex promo thing because I don't even like the 50K accounts anymore. It says my favorite account. See how things change? That's why I don't like answering questions like that. Like, what's your favorite account or what's your favorite this? Things change. Oh, about to take one off here, please. Yeah, boy. I don't know why my sounds are not working though. Oh, because it's muted. Mm. Try to change that. I'm trying to change the promo on the. Come on, market. Why? Oh man, the hardest $200 ever. My computer's lagging. I can't do this. Whatever, guys. Just ignore the promo. It's 90% off, whatever the price is. You're having monitor issues? I have computer issues. I had to restart the stream once already, and now my computer glitched again. Time to switch over to the new PC. It's already been a week. This weekend, I'm really going to try. I hope I find some time. I have a new PC, guys. I have a new PC. I have a 5080 PC with a AMD processor, 9950 XD or something like that. The best processor out right now. And a 5080 graphics card. And I'm going to be switching over everything to that computer. New QUANTOWER, most up-to-date QUANTOWER NinjaTrader. I'm going to stream from it as well. I was thinking about doing a dual setup, but I'm not going to. Oh my God. Can't believe I'm going to blow this damn account. I'm going to blow this damn account $200 away from passing. What is going on, Mr. Bear? I thought we were going to go short today. Oh, no. Why is my mouse lagging so bad? I think it's interfering though. I don't think it's the computer. I think it's just my mouse receiver is too far away. Yeah, I run Call of Duty at full settings. Max frame rate of my monitor, which is 175 hertz. I get 200 frames, full, like 1440p, like widescreen. Max extreme settings. So nice. If I don't activate Apex accounts for 30 days, do I lose the account? I passed 17 last week. I only activated 5 of them so far. Moses, so what's going to happen is you're going to have to get billed again. They're not going to cancel on you, but you're going to have to get billed again, and it's not worth paying for the rebill, in my opinion. It's a waste of money. So it's either you pay $33 or whatever accounts you have. I don't know which ones, but whatever accounts you have, you're going to pay $33 to, have another month, or you could pay $85 to just activate them. We had an auction. Is that why the market spiked? I'm gonna order my lunch. Is there a trailing drawdown on Apex after you pass the eval? Yes. Once you start a funded account, it's right back to zero, right? You start from scratch. But once you make the drawdown amount, so on the 50K, once you make 2,500, it stops trailing. Sales of course, affiliate referrals. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should be selling a course when your strategy is to blow up accounts and hope to get payouts. Like I used to do that last year, right? I played his strategy last year and I made money, but like that's not a strategy you sell a course about. Account investigation usually means could be credit card issue, um, or copy trading, or something like that, or accounts, two accounts in the same household, stuff like that. That's what it usually means. But if you have any info, let me know. How did I learn how to trade? I've been in so many chat rooms. I traded small caps, like low float stocks for a long time. I've been in so many chat rooms to just kind of pick one thing from everyone, and then I also got my Red Bull coming. Don't worry, guys. I've been sleeping like crap. Yes, how did I not fall? Yesterday I fell asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 6:30 this morning. I had my mulch crew come at 7 a.m. They were done before the bell with the mulch. Crazy. Um. So yeah, I slept like 4.5 hours, all because of Take Profit Trader. They updated their website so late. Oh wait, we gotta do the profit thing. We don't know how much money we need. We need like $80 more. Let's go. I'll take one more off. And we need $50 more. $50 more. Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh, I don't even think I need that much. Oh, we're already at target. We already passed it. Make sure hopefully we get this target. I already saw 3,000 on the line. No. This is an eval, yes. I was $200 away from passing it, and I just had it passed. But it's okay. I think we're good for now. The market is dead today, guys. Holy crap. It's only 11:30 and the market's barely moving. Um, two accounts in the same household. Yes, you can't have two people in the same household have Apex accounts, for example. So like you can't trade 20 accounts and have, your wife with 20 accounts and you trade those accounts. You can't do that. Even if she was a legit trader, she can't do that. Because that would be impossible for them to track. Matthew, I would keep that on the lookout because that just means you haven't been, they haven't found that yet. That's all. But yeah, you're not allowed. It says it in the contract. If it's not 20 accounts, though, I think it'll be okay. I think it's like someone said, it's 20 accounts per household. So if it's two people, but you both trade 10 accounts, then you'll be fine. Wow, I passed this eval and I am unpassing it. That sucks. Back down to $200 away from passing. Silver is tanking. What's silver? I don't even know. What is silver, guys? SI? SL? I don't think I've ever looked at the chart of silver. How much? Ooh. Ooh, maybe we'll take a trade on that. This eval doesn't want to pass me, man. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to silver after this. See if we could get a trade in silver. I don't know what kind of trade we could get in there, but we'll try to send an eval. I'm like literally $10 away from passing. Come on. I might just close this and just scalp it for... This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm past. What am I even doing? I was past. Why was I not paying attention? I was past. I was $15 over. Unbelievable. This is crazy. I was looking at the silver chart. Oh my goodness. Guys, NQ is not bullish, okay? Everyone, short. We got a millionaire in the chat. They want to see Matt's stream today. Which Matt? There's too many Matts. There's 3 Matts. There's Matt, Trades by Matt, Day Trading with Matt, and Matt Kors. I was passed with this eval twice. Jack, no, I don't know. Yeah, Matt's definitely struggling. He had a big loss yesterday. Did he lose again today? I don't know if Matt's made much money this year. I feel like Matt's been checked out. I feel like he's been checked out. He's not into YouTube anymore. He's just, I don't know. He's not into it. He stays off social media. He streams for like an hour a day. He's checked out. I think he's made his money and he's just chilling now. Like checked out as in burnt out. I know some gaming streamers that have kids and they're still putting crazy hours of, it's not like the 3 kids get born at the same time. Unbelievable, guys. I hope this account blows. I really, 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 really hope this account blows. This would make a great short. And I need an editor to make a video of this. I'm gonna add just to we don't have to go as all the way back down again. Just gotta pay attention now to where the passing is. So I don't know. I mean, 200, no, like $100 from here. So I think right there could be close. No, it can't be that. Maybe right there. This is the craziest eval ever. Nah, but it's not that. You could tell Matt's just not into it, you know? At least I could tell. Because I know Matt from Matt's beginnings. Trading has been difficult for him and there's no motivation. And once you make so much money, it's like, I don't know. And he had to be making millions, you know? He's making millions on YouTube. He was, for a long time, him and Patrick were the two biggest YouTubers. Top Step had to be paying him, you know, close to $1 million. And I'm pretty sure he's exclusive with Apex, so Apex is probably paying him too. Oh, I can't wait to unpass this past eval. I can't wait. Oh, if this was a funded account, oh man, things would get broken. Or if this was like a take profit trader, like eval. Blows my mind the amount of money it's made trading on YouTube. Yes. Blows my mind too. I never knew either. And I make, you know, decent money, but like the fact that I am not grinding content every day is so dumb. There's channels out there that started as a trading channel and now it's just drama because they know it sells more affiliates because it gets you more views. And they don't really care to trade anymore. So it's like, you don't even have to be a trader to make money on YouTube with prop firms. You could just be a news channel, right? Look at Futures for Our Future. They might not even be traders. They might be, or maybe they're not. It doesn't make a difference. The channel is not about trading. So they could be traders themselves, which they probably would have to be to understand everything. But the channel is not about trading. So it's about news and prop firm space. So and they're probably making good money on affiliates. Affiliates. Not YouTube doesn't pay well enough to make money on YouTube. No one makes good money on YouTube unless you are like Mr. Beast or, you know, the most popular channels. They make good money, but everyone else does not make millions of YouTube, okay? Everyone makes money of sponsorships or affiliates. That's why when you have gear reviews, every video that has gear reviews, monitors, cameras, laptops, you know, all the techie stuff, they get stuff for free and they get sponsored. Okay, that's how they make money. They don't make money off the views. The views are just extra. Maybe you might make a few grand here and there, you know, but that's not how they get wealthy. It's sponsorships. Even the car videos, you know, the car YouTubers, they don't make money off the videos as much as they do of sponsorships. I don't even run my ads anymore, but I was making around $1,000 a week. I mean, a month I got it up to like $1,500, I think, on YouTube. I don't run ads anymore because I'm too lazy to set them up. So you gotta. Man, this eval is gonna blow 100%. 100% it's gonna blow. I had it pass twice and I just didn't close the button. Yeah, that's different though. You're talking about, so you can't compare like Cammy, Patrick Wieland, Trades by Matt, Tanya Trades. You know, those are the top, right? So they're the ones that make insane amount of money. Doesn't mean everyone else making that kind of money. Cammy has videos that have close to a million views. Okay, he was one of the biggest Top Step affiliates. All right. Keep that in mind. Viral videos pay you a lot of money. If you get a million views on the video, you're gonna get a shit ton of money. Why do you think there's so many YouTube channels out there that don't even trade? They just tell you about trading, but they don't even trade. Popular streamers, yes, but what is wrong with that, Dabda? What is wrong with making more money in another source of income that is scalable, right? Affiliates are scalable. The bigger the reach you have, the bigger the audience you have, the more people that like you, the more people that use your code, the more money you make. Trading is not like that. You can't scale trading the same way you could scale business. Online digital business is the best business to be in. There's nothing even remotely close to it. When it's an online, remote, scalable service type of business, not where you got to put your time in. It's not like, you know, Zoom calls or, you know, whatever it is. Like, it's unlimited, right? And doesn't cost you any time. These prop firms, Tradeify just said they may take out $400K in payouts a day. $400,000 a day in payouts. How much money does Tradeify have to make? They have to make probably close to double that every single day to be sustainable. Take 10% of that. That's $800,000. That is $800,000 that is spread across all. Now, obviously, we don't know how much. I would say 50% of people use the default code. So maybe half of that goes to affiliates, 10%. You know, so it's close to like 400, 500K a day that goes to streamers and affiliates. You know, that money's got to go somewhere, right? Take Profit Trader pays 25%. 25%. That's insane. That's like being part owner of the company. Oh yeah, it's true though, Dabda. It's, you know, it's just the problem became where streamers started streaming to make affiliate money and not care about trading at all. I did not. I was on YouTube way before I knew you can make money. And I got called an influencer and I was like, what the hell does that even mean? I didn't want to be an influencer. I made videos for years. A lot of the videos are private now because I took them down. But I have videos from 2016, 2017, you know, like I didn't do it for money. I just did it for fun. I did it with DJing. I did it with DJ like gear stuff. And then I did, even as a kid, I did a soccer channel before YouTube, guys. I used to make videos before YouTube. I made a website for soccer freestyle because there's no YouTube yet. So to post videos, we made a website. I designed it and coded it. I wasn't that good at it, at freestyle. So I had another friend that was, you know, also part of it. We did it for free, obviously, but people would submit videos to our website and we would post them. That's how it used to work before YouTube, by the way. And then I did skiing videos, freestyle skiing. That was already on YouTube too, but I love video. Two accounts on the same household, is that an issue? To my knowledge, yes. To my knowledge, yes. Yeah, so Patrick Wheeland, he made over $100,000 a month from Tradeify. I think maybe I make 3,000 or so a month. On Ball Knocks, I make like 500 bucks. Do I buy direct funded? Yes. With Lucid, I buy direct funded, and I have one Tradeify direct funded. I have 5 Tradeify accounts, and one of them is funded directly, and then the rest are evals. But with Lucid, I have 3 direct to funded, and I'm going to buy 2 more today after I request my payout. I'm too old, man. I'm too old. You know that. We talked about it at the Tradeify. I can't play soccer anymore. I would die. Why does Patrick's code still work on Tradeify? I forgot what Brett said, but Brett said something about that. He's like, it's not illegal for us not to use a code or something. I don't know. Guys, this eval, if you're just tuning in, this eval was $200 away from passing. It was passed twice. Right here. Right here. It was passed by $15. I did not take it. You know, I had my order placed a little bit lower, and now we are screwed. Still got a long ways to go before it blows, because this market's moving like a snail. But man, what a brutal trade. Tradeify straight to funded account is cheaper than 2050K Apex. Yeah, but huh? You can only take out, what is it, $2,500 or is it $3,000? I think it's 3,000. So that's $15,000 you could take out versus 2050Ks. You could take out $40,000 every payout. So can we pass taking your trades? No. No, 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 no. You never want to do that. If you copy someone else, you are going to fail miserably. I feel like that's everyone's like, you know, their route for why is my lunch taking forever? It's gonna be cold. But yeah, I feel like it's just the rite of passage. Try to copy someone else first. My lunch has never taken this long before. Oh, because people canceled 5 times. Got it. It's gonna be a nice cold lunch. Love it. Who knows when he's gonna start Labor Day? Who? What? What happened to trades by Matt this morning? I want to know too, because now you're the second person talking about it. I know he had a big loss yesterday. He lost $1,500 per account yesterday. I wonder if he blew the accounts today. I mean, those accounts couldn't be far from blowing. I mean, he's been losing a lot. Which is fine. Like, who cares if you blow accounts? I mean, I think hiding it is way worse than just, you know, people are going to support you so much more if you show the bad. So when you do good, you know, people know where you came from. Like, you think it's fun. It's not fun showing the bad. You know, I get called a gambler every time I do bad. And then I pull out 50K in a month and it stops. And then once I blow up again, it's going to happen again. I mean, it happened on July 8th. I mean, there's people talking about me in different channels because I had a bad day. He didn't blow any accounts? Okay. I don't know. I was just, people were talking about it, so I don't know what happened. But he doesn't show if he blows them, so how do you know? Damn, Tanya is bad. I've, to be honest, I've never watched Tanya once before. I've watched some of her like streams, but I've never seen her in a trade. And again, she doesn't post payouts. She doesn't post P&L. Like, it's impossible. If you don't watch every day, it's impossible to track. So I'm surprised she gets so many viewers. Kyle banned from Apex. Damn good trading, Kyle. I wish I got to meet Tanya at Tradeify meetup. I was gonna say hey to her, and then I got distracted, and then I know she left early. Holy fuck, though. This eval is like driving me nuts right now. This is how we're gonna end the week? Blow a past eval? Like, why is this market not following? Why is it not? Well, I guess it is following like an uptrend. I was gonna say, why is it not following a range? I think that's so much more drawdown. It should be okay, but. Well, silver died. It's not doing anything. Unbelievable. What prop firm are you trading with, Shaw? Unbelievable. Can't believe this is gonna happen, guys. Can't believe this is gonna happen. It's gonna be a breakout now, and let's just blow it. Let's just blow it. Get it over with. Easier to just pass it straight. I thought I passed it one time, and I was short by $200, and I'm gonna blow it now. Insane. Most insane thing that you could do, and we talk about it, how it could happen, right? The last $20, last $50, last $200 is the hardest to make. Whether it's an eval or a I just need like a 5-point pullback to take some off, increase my average, but it's insane. It's actually insane that I was passed twice though. Like if it goes against me, you know, like you just get the trade completely wrong, but I got it right. I had it passed 2 times, not once, 2 times. Almost 3 times right here. Oh man. I shouldn't be this upset about a prop firm eval, right? But I am, because it was passed. If it wasn't passed, it's a brand new eval. I don't give a crap. But $17. But if it's a past eval, how the hell do you blow it? How is this even possible? Like it could never work the other way around. Like being $200 away from blowing an eval and passing it, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. He has a web-based copy trader. I didn't know that's what that was. Oh, thank God my lunch is almost here, because I'm gonna need a break after this. Unbelievable. Someone needs. I'll pay someone $100 to make an edit out of this. But TB, there's plenty of copy traders. There's TradeSyncer. There's so many copy traders now like that. I need a short. I need a YouTube short of this trade and how close I was passing to how I passed it, and now it's blown. Unless it just dumps right now. Maybe it'll just dump it and we'll get lucky. Yep, there it goes. Oh, fuck. That was one of the worst trades I've taken in a long time. Well, my lunch is gonna be freezing cold. I'm not even gonna eat it actually. Just can't. I wish I could cancel it. It's gonna be the worst food ever. How on earth does this happen sometimes on Uber Eats? It's this. I don't know what's worse, the Uber Eats experience or this trade. Literally, look. Take a look, guys. 3005. And that's already here. It already went lower than that. It's not meant to be. Fuck bull knocks. No more bull knocks accounts for me. I got the market completely wrong. Of course it's a fucking breakout, huh? I just had my worst trade in a long, long time, execution wise. How on earth do you lose $2,700 when you just needed to make $200? If I went to risk $200, how many trades would it take me to not get stopped out to make $2,700? I could guarantee you it would take me at least 10 to 20 trades before I could hit a $2,700 winner before my $200 stop loss gets hit. Yeah, SM, thank God it's not take profit trader accounts. I would lose my mind if that was take profit. This is just bull knock, so it's one day to pass. But I got it to 2,800 on the ORB, and then the last $200, I blow it. It's so frustrating. All because I did turn off the copy trader on bull knocks. Oh well. Not gonna let that ruin the best week we've had. Yeah, that's the only eval I have. I don't have any other evals right now with bull knocks. I have to buy some. Ronaldo, if you think Matt is not having a tough year, then there's something that you're missing that's obvious. I mean, Matt even said it himself. So I don't know if you're not watching or. But Matt is okay financially. He's making a shit ton of money, guys. Don't worry about that, okay? He's not broke. He's just on a little rough patch. And he doesn't like losses. He hates posting losses and talking about losses. He gets very mad. He shuts off the stream all the time when he loses, stuff like that, right? I love to vent out. I love to yell and get pissed at myself and just yell and then obviously talk with the chat, get some trolls in there, troll them back. Everyone copes with losses differently. Yep, Corey, that's a good point. His income or lack of doesn't affect you. And if you don't want to watch, don't watch. That's all you got to do is just not watch. And who cares? You being negative and talking shit about someone is not going to help you any better, right? It's not going to make you any better. It's not going to help you in any way. It's just going to be like there's no point of being so negative in life. I don't understand it really. But I was like that in school too though. I used to break up fights, not start fights. Even with teachers, I would like you know how many people like how many times you would get in trouble as a group? You know, 2, 3 people get into trouble and I would be only one not getting detention. Am I the most successful person in your graduating class? Successful as in what? School or life? I don't know. My graduating class was only 90 people, but I don't keep touch with most of them. Only a few. Actually, there's one guy I think he was in my class. I'm trying to think if he was in my class or a year before me. Well, a year after me, I should say. I think he was a year younger than me. I'm trying to remember, but he's definitely way more successful than I am. He means he means financially successful, but you know, success comes in so many different ways, you know. One person judges success on time, how much time they have. One person will gauge success on family. One person will gauge success on life and health, right? That's if someone doesn't have good health, then to them, that's all they want to have is good health. It's crazy how you start wishing for things that we take for granted if you lose them. You know, the guy um with the private jet wishes for a big yacht. You know, the guy with a small plane wishes for a private jet. The guy that flies business class wishes for a private jet. A guy with a Ferrari or an exotic car wishes to be able to fly a private jet and rent one. Um, the guy in the Porsche hopes to get a better Porsche one day. Then you have a guy in Honda Civic that wishes for a better sports car, and then you have a guy in a 2002 Corolla that wishes for a brand new Honda Civic, and it just goes down. Then there's a guy that rides a bike to work, and he wishes to have any sort of car, and then there's a guy that can't even go to work because he's disabled, you know, and it's just like it goes down the rabbit hole. And be an EMT for a little bit, and you will learn about that. No, it's not rich people problems. That was the whole point. It goes down, you know, it goes down. The person that can't walk wishes he could walk to work. But that's why I love trading. Trading is a sport in which there's no competition. You know, no one understands that because there's so much stuff on YouTube and stuff. Oh, competition this, I'm better than that, I'm better than you. But trading is not a competition. Like, it does not matter what I make versus what you make. You know, it's like we are all on the same team and we want to improve and we want to make ourselves and our lives better. But if I make $20,000 in a month and you make $10,000 in a month, your $10,000 is not any worse than my 20,000. You still did well for yourself and you're doing great, right? Even if it's $4,000 and I make $40,000 in a month, it doesn't matter. Your $4,000 is still your $4,000 that you've made and you should be proud of. It's not a competition, right? It's not like in other sports where, you know, you could be the greatest Olympic athlete in your sport and then you have this crazy monster like what's his name? Usain Bolt. Like, we're not gonna see a faster human being maybe in our lifetime. Imagine being so fast and then you get stuck with that guy for 8 years. Any other year you would be the dominant sprinter, but your generation has Usain Bolt. So now you don't get the gold medals. You know, in trading it doesn't work that way. You know, we could all get gold medals, whatever we think is enough. Matt, I would just open a ticket, I guess. Or maybe there's a delay. Maybe it's 90% off, so they have a slightly delay. I don't know if anyone else is having that issue. All right, guys, I am gonna go eat my lunch really quick. Hopefully it's not cold. I ordered it so long ago and it took forever. That means it was sitting there for so long. Sounds like getting rid of running P&L would be a focus on trading. I don't know what you mean by that, but trading is about money. See, this is my biggest pet peeve in trading, when people focus on trading and not money. It's like, what? So I am gonna focus on properly trading so I could show that I trade properly versus making money? No, I'm gonna make money. I don't really care if it's trading properly based on someone's opinion, you know? Yes, it doesn't matter how much you make as long as you make enough for yourself. What I was saying is, if I make $50,000, no, you're completely misunderstanding what I'm saying. If I make $50,000 and you make $100,000, why should I feel ashamed of my $50,000 only because you made 100,000? I don't give a shit what you made, and I hope you made more than me, and I'm gonna look up to it in a good way. I'm not gonna be jealous and be disappointed with my result because I made $50,000 and I got second place. It doesn't work that way. In Formula One, if you don't get first place, you're not happy. Okay, it doesn't matter who you are, unless if you're on the worst team in the Formula One and you get second place, okay, you're gonna be happy. Okay, I don't know if you watch Formula One. Hulkenberg got third place last race. He was celebrating more than the first place. Okay, because he's been in Formula One for 15 years or something, or 20 years. He's never been on the podium before. But other than that, you're not celebrating second place. It's a sport. You need to win. You need the first place. You know, runner up in a Stanley Cup doesn't celebrate. The second place in football, second place in baseball, they don't celebrate. Versus if you are a trader, you're gonna celebrate your win because you're playing by yourself. There's no competition. It doesn't matter if someone's better than you or worse than you. It doesn't affect you. This is the whole point we've been talking about Matt and stuff. You need to make money trading. Obviously, that's the whole point of trading. I want to make as much as I can so that way I could live a better life. I could retire sooner. I don't have to DJ till I'm 60. Of course, I want to make money trading. It's, I want to help. My goal is every time I go out to eat, my goal is for the waiter to make more money than the restaurant made that day. But I haven't seen the movie. No, I went to see it one time and it was sold out. I went to a dine-in movie theater, and dine-in movie theaters don't have as many seats. So we went to see the movie. It was sold out because it was like a last-minute thing. So we ended up seeing Superman, which was the worst movie I've ever seen, I think, in the movie theater, or one of the worst movies I've ever seen in the movie theater. Now I don't watch a lot of movies in the movie theater, but that was one of the worst. And I was so mad. I was so mad. I was more mad about that movie than this trade. How can you ruin one of the best superhero movies? All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, just gonna eat lunch really quick. Hello, maybe I should unmute myself.
Yeah, unmute yourself, Alpine. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just a rookie at this. Sorry. How we doing? Come back. The drawdown indicator is a custom indicator. Silver is not even moving anymore. And I was sitting outside eating lunch and now I'm freezing in here. It's so hot out. So excited for 4 accounts with Take Profit Trader. I got to make $15 in one account. Do I try to do it? I mean, I'm going to make at least $150 on the opening range trade on Monday. So I could try making $15. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? I lose a couple $100 and I'm going to make it. I'm going to win on the opening range trade. It's going to win more than $15 anyway. But do not let me blow this account, please. Like, I need $15. Four ticks. What do I think about Bitcoin? I don't really have much of an opinion. I have $3,000 worth of Bitcoin. Let's see if I get filled. Okay, I'm in. Great start. Should have went long. Unbelievable. I am so wrong today. Should have never went against me. This should be an instant win. But this market is the slowest we've seen in a while. So it's even 4. Look, 4 ticks, so hard to get. I'm going to risk $300 on this trade. Let me just do that. I don't even think I need to risk 300. But I'm going to add to it probably. Because I'll be able to make, you know, if I'm going to trade the opening range trade on Monday, whether it's $15 or $200, it doesn't make a difference. Charles, I have no idea. MSI OLED Care. Oh no. I hate OLED screens, guys. I hate OLED screens for trading. Literally, I'm gonna lose my main monitor now, which is a reminder why I can't use the main monitor as trading monitor, because I will literally lose you guys for 50 minutes. I had to put you off to the side so I could watch. And what the hell is wrong with me today, guys? Why can't I get a single trade in my direction? Holy shit. balls. Time to call it a day. Let's do a giveaway, guys. I can't do this market anymore. I couldn't get 4 ticks. I can't do a giveaway because my screen turned off. We have to wait like 5 minutes. So hit the like button, and then we're gonna do a giveaway as soon as my monitor comes back to life. I might get rid of this screen. I freaking hate it. Why would I literally cannot stop it from turning off? There's no way. You can only stop it a couple of times. You can't stop it otherwise. What brand? MSI. If you type Alpine before the giveaway starts, you're automatically disqualified. False start is a thing. Nicholas, we're gonna make it where it's subscribers only. Don't worry. We're gonna make it subscribers only, and you have to be subscribed for more than 5 minutes. So anyone that just joins for a giveaway is not gonna be able to join. Don't you worry. I can't believe that. 4 ticks, guys. 4 ticks. 4 ticks. And I couldn't get it. Today might be my worst trading day ever. Just kidding. But it's pretty funny how bad things go when things go bad. When you can't get anything going, this is what happens to you, right? 4 ticks. 1 tick away on Bullnox. 4 ticks away from passing an eval here. And I'm not going to blow this one because I'm not that stupid. But it's just the crazy concept. Try trading with 4 tick stop loss. You will never make money. And here I am using a 4 tick take profit and I can't get a hit. Maybe I should flip the position. But we have a trap right here, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it play out. If I lose 300 bucks, I lose 300 bucks. I'm going to make it back on Monday if ORB wins, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter. How do I feel about Lucid Trading? I like them. I like their direct accounts. That's what I'm using. I'm going to get a $4,000 payout today from them. And then I'm going to buy 2 more 150K accounts. I'll recover. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Because I had to make $15 on this eval, right? And The only thing is like now Monday, if the ORB loses, then that's a problem. Can we get a breakdown, please? Just a small breakdown. There we go. There we go. Go, 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 go. All I have to do is wait for a trap. Come on, bears. Trading is so easy, guys. I love trading. Trading is my favorite thing to do on a Friday when the market's dead. Look at that. Pass and eval, easy. Easy money made on the Friday, guys. Took me about I'm an idiot. Guys, does this equal to $109,000? 108,900. Is that 109? No. I still need $100. I'm an idiot. How did no one catch that? All that stress. I still didn't pass. I need $115. All right, we're gonna go for it though. We're gonna make some more money. Oh God. What a disaster. That was pretty embarrassing, actually. But that fact that none of you guys caught it, I feel better about it. XYZ. That guy's got over what, 750,000 payouts now? But yeah, I hit a daily loss limit on my Lucid accounts on the first day, July 8th. Brought them back up. If they did not have a daily loss limit, it would have been dead. I have hiccups. Oh my God. I need $100 more to pass this eval. All I have to do is wait for this trap. I thought it was $15. I did the math completely wrong. It was 108.85. Played? I don't even know how played works. That's cool. Oh, that's what Plate is when you log in through your bank. I like that. I like that. Don't worry, I'll be an affiliate with Lucid next week. But yeah, for now, use code XYZ. I like to get my payouts first with prop firms, couple payouts before I affiliate with them. Everyone knows that. But I thank you for keeping my code. You guys know that someone already stole my code at Lucid? He got booted. Haha. Let's see if my screen works now. Okay, still risking 300 bucks here. Now we'll just go above this. All right, my screen is back, so let me start this. Next week, we'll do a giveaway for a Lucid account. How about that? It's gonna be up to you guys to decide whether we do one person as a win or do we split the money. It's gonna be $150. You could enter now. We'll do the giveaway and we'll send it for the weekend. I'm still mad that my Elite Trader funding accounts didn't trade today because those were the big ones. And what a week, guys. Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan. Copy trader issue? No. It's rhythmic connection issue. So I had to like log out of Elite Trader funding and log back in. This is this week on Tradeovate, Tradeify. Of course, one trade kind of skews everything, but I should actually. This is like more accurate. This is my opening range trade only. Average trade time 10 seconds. $3,400 in profit. 0 losses. Max drawdown $34. Good week. It's been hell of a week, and then Monday I did not even trade. So well, I traded, but I missed the trade. This would have been even better. This would have been $4,000 week. All right, can we get this to dump and pass this 150K take profit eval? How many contracts do I trade on the 150K? Between 4 to 10. 10 is on an eval. 150K funded, it's like 8 at most. And I do 10 on the 250Ks. On Tradeify, I do 6. Okay, so yeah, it varies. But on Tradeify, I do 6 contracts. I don't know why, to be honest. Should bump it up to 8, but I'll just stick to 6 now since I've been doing 6, and I don't want to size up. I want to size down. How much do you suggest me request tonight? Request as much as you can. It doesn't matter where you get denied. If you have 11K in the account, you could request all of it, right? The full amount, whatever. Is it $3,000 for 250K? And just request all of it. If you broke rules, you get denied. Not that big of a deal. $6,500. Wait, you're at on-cap payouts? Yeah, but you're at 11K. You can only take out 3,000. I think that's what the payout cap is for the 250K account. I might be wrong. It might be 3,250. I would check. I would check if I were you. I don't know exactly. I have one 250K from Apex, and I hope on NFP next week, I'm going to buy them on the 90% off sale the last day. I'm going to buy, I need to pass 3 250Ks to be back at 20 accounts with Apex. So I'm going to buy like 7 evals, or I'll buy 6 evals of the 250Ks, and then I'm going to have a couple more 150Ks as backup just in case I don't get to pass. Because NFP is going to be, it's got to be a clean NFP to pass. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it. All right, let's see. Got an email from Apex, 90% off. July 29th. Oh, so it's like next week. All right, how much time we have? We have 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining, but we're gonna give it time until this trade finishes, okay? To enter. We only have 83 entries, 84 entries right now. Guys, you guys gotta type in Alpine with exclamation. I know I made it. You have to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, I'm sorry, but don't worry, there'll be a giveaway on Monday. So hit the subscribe to the channel. Can this trade hit my target? Am I in short? Yes, I am in short, and I'm very close to getting filled and past this eval. Boom, to a tick. Hopefully, I gotta check exactly how much I'm up. Imagine I'm short by like 10 cents. Nope, I am in the clear, I think. I think this is, yeah, this is after commissions. Wow, I passed it to a penny. Let's go. Now 450K accounts with Take Profit Trader, and I took out over $5,000 from one account this week. So if I could have 4 accounts, I should be able to take out $5,000 a week on average from Take Profit all of August. That'd be good. Next week, the goal will be to get these accounts to safety net. Charles, let's go. Congrats. Isn't it the best feeling? When you know you make money daily, it goes to your bank account or your wallet, whatever. It's the closest thing to being a live trader without actually being live. Because in a live account, you would never take the money out every day. When you trade a personal funded account, when you make money every day, you're not taking that money out. I mean, I don't know who you are if you're taking money out every day. That's crazy. But with Take Profit, you just take the money out every day. It comes in. Because there's no point of keeping it in there unless you want to really grow a cushion. But Take Profit puts you live after $20,000. Keep that in mind. I think it's $20,000 in those active accounts. Okay, I think that's how it works. I don't think it's lifetime. I hope to go live with these accounts that I have. But I need to get one more. I might just have to reset one more just to be safe. If I reset one, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to pass one. Actually, I will. Next week, I'll start another eval and I should pass it in a week. If things go well, that's the thing. If things go well. I'm due for a loss. I haven't lost in 13 days. Only one losing day in July. All right, guys. We're going to do a giveaway in 2 minutes. 2 minutes till the giveaway. I'm going to add the members first. This results impressive. Yeah, I'm impressed myself, to be honest, because I had some ups and downs. So like I enjoy this a lot more now after I had a lot of struggles like early this year. Like January was great, February was decent, February, second half of February was horrible. Payouts in February were okay, but most of those payouts came from January trading. Trading after the inauguration has been just tough, and then March, the tariffs. That was so tough. When I went down to the BDH, I was at my lowest confidence level as a trader with futures. So I can't wait to go back there, and I hope that I have, $700,000 in payouts by the time I go down there, lifetime. Am I going with Nutty again? Yeah. I won the mentorship with Patrick at the BDH August 4th to 15th. That's very cool. All right, I'm putting in the members. Who else is here? Egan. No. Yeah, Egan was here, I think. I always confuse Egan with Evan. We got Gary. We got Black Coffee. Black Coffee, did you finish on the 5 for 5 on the week? We got Arco, of course. Got John. Any other members? I'm going to put Luna in there too, because Luna supports the channel, so I could always message him if he wins. Any other members? I got 7 of you guys so far. Let me see if he's in the chat. He's not. He is not. All right, let's pick some people. You always ignore me? What do you mean I ignore you? That's such a lie. Ghost Bear, you didn't see me at the BDH? That was a great time. I was so nervous though, it was bad. I was gonna say, Corey, like, what are you talking about? Corey is the biggest multitasker I've ever seen. I don't know how she does it, but how many streams are you watching right now, Corey? I'll be in the most random stream and she's there. Like Clay Trader. That's the last place I expected you to be at is Clay Trader's stream. That's awesome. No. All right. Being a multi-stream. Well, she's not. She's not. She's not copy trading. She's just enjoying the streams, and she's a mod in my stream. I'm sure she's a mod in other streams. And she is the like police, okay? One of the reasons why we do so many giveaways lately is because she yells at people for not hitting the like, because I don't do it. All right, I'm picking people, guys. I am picking people. Look who wins here. First name. But you are already in, of course, as a member. So, well, it's a good start, Corey. It's a good start. Maybe I should put your name in twice. All right, first name that's not a member is David William Johnston. Kazuto, number 2. We're going to pick a lot of people today, guys. A lot of people. But you guys have to vote. Do we just do one winner or you want to do 2 winners? We're going to do a $150 giveaway. We could do one person or we could do $150. John is already as a member. Wow, it's picking up members today. Joe Clark. One day I'm going to make it where if it picks the members again, I'm going to add them in the second time. That's even better. Luka Modric. Trading funds. So I'm adding, if it's your first time, I'm adding your names to a pool of people and then we're going to have a race. I don't know how to say this name. I see you all the time in the chat. More Decaz. I don't know. The best one was Nutty stream. There was a New York City architect in his giveaways, and Nutty was like, New York car detect. Oh, it's so funny. Sometimes we look at these names and we have no idea how to say them. Rodri. I feel like you were just in the race. Moneymaker 911. I love that name again. He's been in the giveaway before. How can I participate? I'm gonna open it up in a minute. Leon. And one more for now. Barnabas. Okay, if you haven't entered yet, go ahead. I'm gonna pick 3 more names. I'm gonna pick 3 more names and then Oh, there's. I was looking for you before. GG. I just added you. All right, guys. I'm gonna pick 3 more people, maybe 4. Let's do 4 more people. Don't worry, you have not been removed. I just need to make space for more people. Ghost Bear. Oh. Tivo Kirk. Waldo again. Waldo just won. No, you didn't win anything yet. You got put into a race. There's a couple people that want to enter. I'm going to let them. Joshua, you have I don't know why your name is like gray. I thought you had a big channel or something. See, like your name is different. I don't know why. You have a check mark. All right. We got one more person. One more person we're going to pick. One more person we're going to pick. And we got to do it. Let's do it. Giveaways every day, guys, pretty much. Things are going really, 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 really well. I am on pace for my $100,000 goal in August. Just got to keep it up. But everything I wanted to achieve in July so far, I've achieved. Wasn't focused on payouts. I was focused on growing the accounts. And then last name is Big L. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. One more. Esther. All right. Congrats to everyone that's in the race. These are all the participants. And I'm going to add myself. All right, so we're going to do one winner. Make it easier on myself. One PayPal to deal with. So we're going to do one winner of $150, okay? One winner, $150. If you get the 911 as your car, you get $175. You have to have PayPal, guys. If you don't have PayPal, like previous winner did not have PayPal, I got him an Apex eval. I can't do that again. If you don't have PayPal, I'm not sending your money any other way. Venmo is the only other option. And then if I win the first race, we're gonna boost it to $200 and run it again. Okay, second race, and I don't know why I'm doing that. If I win, I should just not do the giveaway. But let's do it. 2 minutes on the clock. 3 times we shuffle. 1, 2, 3. How many 911s we count? Together we got 1. We got 2. Oh, only 2 911s. I don't know who's in that car. I'm in a Bugatti or Aston Martin, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in the Ferrari, actually. Purple Ferrari. All right. Good luck. Paul, the giveaway is closed. The playoffs are over, and now it's time for The final. Off to the races we go.
Let's do it this way this time. Let's be annoying, okay? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's go, Big L, in a Ferrari. I could hear myself now with the voice, so it sounds so cheesy, but I like it. I like it. Kazuto in the... that's a McLaren. Yes, that's a McLaren. I got it. Gary in the Aston Martin in car number 3. Kazuto in the old McLaren. What's going on at the bottom here? We got the R8 with Esther. We got Leon in the Ferrari. We got David William as well in the Acura NSX representing Japan. Gary. A lot of Aston Martins today, I guess. Oh, we got... wait. Is Moneymaker 911 in a 911? He needs to win this race. Come on. I want Moneymaker to win. If he wins, this is going to be the greatest giveaway ever. 25 seconds, last lap. Final stretch. Hit the boost button, everybody. Black Coffee Trader, follow him on YouTube if you don't. Alright, Barnabas in the Acura. I can't see who's right behind him in the McLaren. Clark in the Bugatti. Oh my god, is it... Oh no! Yes, we got it! Moneymaker 911 with the 911 wins $175. Let's go! Finally!
Wow, that's the first time with that. I think that was the first time we had a 911 win. And look at the name. Oh, that was great. I think I like this voice better. Congratulations to Moneymaker 911. Wow, that was awesome. Let's go. Imagine someone is here for the first time and thinks it's your voice. Hey, Canadian Futures Trader used a voice changer for like 5 years. That was fun. Let's see. Luna was 3rd. That was the closest member. And the last place was, oh God. Oh God. Why did I even check this?
It's okay, Alpine. You'll be fine. Better luck next time. Don't forget that sometimes we do giveaways for the last place too. Alright? Keep your head up. You had a good week trading. Good month trading. Awesome job. Don't worry about the last place in the race. You'll get it next time.
Okay, thank you for the kind words. We'll recover. I don't know what's worse, the last place in the race or the blown eval that was passed. All right, Moneymaker 911. I can't believe he won. If you guys don't know, I am biased towards Porsches, okay? I drive a 911 and I love 911s. All right. I wish I had my P&L saved for the week. I could do a recap really quick of all the P&L. I don't feel like looking through all my screenshots. I could find them on Twitter, but that was freaking awesome. Let me see if I could find my P&L for the week. All right, so this is how my week started, guys. It's only Monday and I'm already fuck this mood. I guess I'm already in fuck this mood. Yep. Lack of focus, easy ORB, and I miss it. All right. So that's how the week started, and I was pissed off right off the get-go. This was the final on the day of Monday. So I had a couple nice wins later on in the day. Made 186 in one account, 337 in another. And that wasn't bad. Tuesday was amazing. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday that I made the mistake. $22nd, that was Tuesday, right? Yep. So Tuesday, I also made a mistake and I made $4,400 in a Take Profit Trader account. I thought I was trading an eval and it was trading a funded account. So I could have blown the account, but I happened to pass the eval, or I thought I passed it. Full send. And I did not realize that this was a pro account till like 5 minutes after the trade, because I saw this $158,960 and I was like, are you kidding me? I am $40 away from passing. So I was like, let me go check which account it is. And I was like, wait a minute, that's the pro account. Holy shit. So that was good. Same thing with Tradeify. Had a crazy $3,000 gain that day. Copy Trader did not sell me out of the contract. I had one contract left all day for 7 hours and 28 minutes and made 2,700, which put me at 29.67 for the day. Wednesday was awesome as well. Very clean. This is pre-stream though. This is before the stream, as you could see. Actually, no, that's after stream. It's 4:16. This was yesterday, 4 minutes into the open. So I made a little bit more on stream, but one of my best days ever. So I don't add it all up. Like, I don't really care for the total amount, how much I've made this week, you know, but it's definitely a nice week. I guess it's Friday. My Discord is private. I don't have it open, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it for 30 minutes and for 50 people. First 50 people will be able to enter, then it's gonna lock out from this link. Moneymaker, I got your email. I'll send it over as soon as I finish the stream. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the views, using my code, all the support on Monday. You know, Monday you guys helped me not go on tilt. It's been a good week. Today was very slow, so today there wasn't much trading. Took one trade, 15-minute opening range trade. This was the ORB. This was my opening range trade, which is where I made most of my money. And then I took one more trade on the 15-minute opening range trade somewhere. Right here. I took a long right here. And I took quick 31 ticks or something like that. All right, guys. I will see you all in the Discord. I will see you all on Monday. Be good. Have a good weekend. If you're not up on the day, I would say just call it a day. If you're up on the day, probably call it as well. It's so dead. I mean, did pick up a little bit here, but that was still a grindy 70-point move. When you use a tick chart, you could see how slowly the ticks are moving, and that's a good indicator that the market's so slow. I have no idea if you're in my Discord. Later, guys. Have a good weekend. This is like the Dr. Disrespect vibes right here.